I get it, not everyone's into the whole chili oil thing. And to be honest with you, that kind of bothers me just a little bit. That's why I'm here today. So, let me explain. So chili oil, I think it's one of the most exciting and magical condiments ever, period. I feel like I say this about anything. Those of you out there who have had life-changing dumpling experiences, then you know what I'm talking about. Really, really good, properly made chili oil is insane. Flavor-wise, and also it's a texture thing, and there's just a lot of things that are happening. Most store-bought chili oil, in my opinion, is complete garbage. You can really tell when you're at a restaurant that's making their own chili oil. God, why am I having such a hard time pronouncing it? Chili oil. It was never going to compare to making your own. Look, we're gonna talk all about the chili oil. So I'm gonna save the rest of this for the actual recipe, and let's make this thing, shall we?
Okay, so to start, you're gonna need an array of spices. A lot of these may seem exotic, but they're relatively easy to get a hold of, and to be honest, they're so worth it to have in general. I'll have links in the description, but you can also check your local Asian markets, and you'll probably find all of them there. So you're gonna need 2 tablespoons or 10 grams of coriander seeds, 1 thick cinnamon stick, you know, regular or fine too, it doesn't have to be thick with 3 C's. 5-star anise, I refuse to pronounce it anise, sorry. 4 black cardamom, 1/3 cup or 20 grams of Sichuan peppercorns, that's right, and 4 large cloves of garlic, lightly bruised and left in their skin. Now place all that good stuff into a medium sauce pot and cover with 1 quart or 946 milliliters of neutral tasting oil, you know, canola or peanut oil. Obviously sesame oil works too, but it has a tendency to go rancid when heated too much, so you know, if you want a sesame oil flavor, then just add a strong tasting one, like a 1/4 cup at the end of this. Now just heat your spice oil over low heat or to a point where you can sustain a gentle simmer. Now if you want to be specific, which I would recommend, then you want it to be a consistent temperature of around 225 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 107 to 121 degrees Celsius. You do not want to get the oil too hot, otherwise you're going to get off flavors and the oil could go rancid. Then just let those lovely spices cook in that oil for 1 to 2 hours until very fragrant. Keep an eye on that garlic though. If it starts to get golden brown, go ahead and pull it out of the oil and toss it. Now in the meantime, in a large bowl, mix together 1 cup or 110 grams of Sichuan chili flakes or Asian red pepper flakes, but you really want to use Sichuan chili flakes. That would make this a proper chili oil. With 1.5 teaspoons or 10 grams of fine sea salt and 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of black vinegar. Again, all these are going to be at Asian markets or in the links in my description. Now mix all those together so they're evenly incorporated. Okay, so once your oil is ready, turn the heat up to medium high, and once the oil is very hot and violently simmering around 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 148 degrees Celsius, do not heat it to the smoke point. You just need it hot. Okay. Then immediately strain it through a fine mesh strainer straight into your chili mixture. But wait, this bish is gonna foam up like crazy. So please make sure that you have this in a bowl with lots of room. The foam is a good thing, all right, don't worry. Then once you've poured all that in there, let this stuff sit together until room temperature. You can give it a little mix with a spoon to make sure it's incorporated. Then go ahead and pour it into some mason jars or whatever container you got, something glass ideally. This stuff makes a great gift and it goes on pretty much everything. Obviously dumplings are a first choice, but it is excellent on steamed rice, grilled meats, eggs, french fries, hummus, literally anything. And it's not terribly spicy either. Honestly, it's pretty mild to me actually. But since we're on the subject of spicy, we got this spicy boy here. But I think it's time for some spicy B-roll.
Guys, and that is it. So, homemade chili oil. Hopefully you have a pretty good reason to start making it yourself. It's gonna last you a pretty good amount of time. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort. It makes your house smell amazing. And you can put it on pretty much anything. But the point is, this is a super versatile condiment that I want to see more people making, and I hope that you end up being one of those people. And if you end up being one of those people, be sure to send it to me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. The links are all in the description. Also, be sure to follow me there, please. But before we go, I just want to say a quick thank you. I feel like I always am saying thank you, but I really am so grateful for all of you. But I just want to say another quick thank you. We just hit 200, well, actually a few days ago. I want to say a day or two ago, but I'm recording the video now. So we hit 200,000 subscribers. That's huge. That's a huge milestone. I remember when I hit 100K, which honestly wasn't that long ago, and that felt amazing. And the fact that we have twice that quite quickly after that is just, it's great. And I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, so thank you. So with all that said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next.
We talked about this last time, Josh.
There was someone in the comments a while back that suggested I was talking about how I wanted to end my outros instead of saying, I will see you next week. And somebody suggested that I just say, we're done, and then the screen goes black, so we're done.